What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the rumors surrounding MCU Spider-Man 3. This film just doesn't stop giving us rumors and stuff and news to talk about, does it? But before we get into that, and obviously by the title, you know what we're going to be talking about. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss any more content, news, theories, gaming, fan fictions on the channel, all related to Marvel and Spider-Man and all that juicy content. So if you are interested in all that, do make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you don't miss the videos as soon as they go up and you can be one of the first ones to watch the videos. But with that being said, let's get straight into this. Let's talk about it. Are Spider-Man 4 and The Amazing Spider-Man 3 actually confirmed? Let's talk about it. So basically, I don't know if you guys have known, but over the past couple of weeks, but especially this last week, there have been many rumors and speculations about MCU Spider-Man 3, and a lot of them obviously relating to the Spider-Verse or the multiverse. Now, the MCU has been leaning towards the multiverse ever since the end of Phase 3, going into Phase 4. They teased it in Far From Home with Mysterio, obviously not actually being the multiverse. Then they announced that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will be coming out as one of the Phase 4 movies, and it will be the kind of team-up Avengers movie of Phase 4. That is what Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be. So the multiverse is pretty much confirmed, and it looks like that's the direction where the MCU is going to be going after Phase 3 and Endgame. If that wasn't enough, we also do have Sony's verse with Venom, which we know is probably going to start crossing over with MCU Spider-Man very soon, and also Morbius. We also do know that Michael Keaton Vulture was in the Morbius trailer as well, pretty much confirming this as well. And then obviously, come to 2020, we do get the confirmation that Jamie Foxx will actually be reprising his role as Electro in MCU Spider-Man 3. Now, whether he is the TASM 2 Electro or a brand new Electro is actually not confirmed yet. It is just rumors and speculations going either or way. But I'm pretty sure with Jamie Foxx reprising his role in the movie, and then having the breaking news that Doctor Strange was actually going to appear in MCU Spider-Man 3 as well, the very guy who actually has a movie about the multiverse, it pretty much leads us to believe that Spider-Verse will be happening in some form in MCU Spider-Man 3, or there will be some reference to it. And then just recently, over this last week, there was rumors that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are actually in talks to reprise their Spider-Man roles respectively in MCU Spider-Man 3. And not only that, Tobey Maguire was talking about getting quote-unquote more screen time as Peter Parker in this movie as well, if he is to sign on. This then leads us to the last couple of days in which, get this, The Amazing Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 4 are being rumored to be made by Sony in a lead up to a live action Spider-Verse. So how this would work is probably having Andrew and Tobey have cameos in Spider-Man 3 in the MCU, and then they said they're going to make Amazing Spider-Man 3, then they said they're going to make Spider-Man 4, and all three of those movies will tie into one live action Spider-Verse. Now, while this would be really cool, and I would fanboy the hell out, I would love this so much, and I'm pretty sure all you guys and all Spider-Man fans would love this equally, this is so ridiculously far-fetched, and it is so unlikely. I feel like this rumor was created by some fanboy. I really don't think this is real at all, and I'm going to explain why. So basically, for this to happen, you would have to bring back all the cast from each Spider-Man franchise. Not to mention, you'd probably have to get Sam Raimi and Mark Webb on board as well. You'd also have to get the funding for both movies, and obviously, as we do know, TASM 2 flopped, so TASM 3 might not even do that well. And then you also have to get the Sam Raimi cast back, which are quite older now, and probably aren't fit enough to play those roles anymore, and wouldn't be able to continue that story as well as they could have if it actually came out in 2011. And there's just so many other factors that feed into this rumor that would have to make it true. And I really don't think this is true. I really do believe that this is probably just some fanboy just coming up with a rumor. I really don't think this is true at all. And maybe there are talks for TASM 3 and Spider-Man 4 to be made. But will they actually be made? Probably not. Not to mention, having 3 Spider-Man franchises be continued within, like, say, 5 years, it would get really confusing and no one would really know what's going on. So with that being said, I don't really think that there is going to be a TASM 3 and a Spider-Man 4. I do, however, think that there will be some form of live-action Spider-Verse, whether it's MCU Spider-Man 3 or otherwise. I really do think we're going to see Tobey and Andrew again at some point, but I don't think it's going to be in a solo movie. However, when we look at this from a story standpoint, would this actually make sense? Yes, this would make total sense. To have movies feeding into a big live-action crossover Spider-Verse, it would make so much sense to have solo movies that tie all those stories into one perfectly. Because you're just coming off the back of 2 TASM movies and 3 Raimi movies, and then 3 MCU movies, and there is really no reference to the multiverse at all, so it would kind of be a bit random. So for story purposes, it would make a lot of sense to make these movies. But I think just when it comes to money and when it comes to time and audience retention, I don't think that this is ever going to happen, because I feel like we'd get worn out from Spider-Man movies, there'd be a lot of confusion. So I'm gonna say I don't think this is real. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that they're gonna make a TASM 3 and a Spider-Man 4? I really don't think so. They could make a TASM 3 and Spider-Man 4 comic. I mean, that could tie into Spider-Verse. We know that comics are actually common to tie into movies nowadays, so they could do that. But realistically, I don't think this is going to happen. Like I did say, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think this could happen? Do you think there'll actually be a live-action Spider-Man 4 and TASM 3? I don't. I think we'll see them again, though, but I don't think they'll be in solo movies. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Did you enjoy? Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Tell me in the comments below, like I did say, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think this is true? Do you believe this? Like I said, I don't really think it's true. But anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Bell notification next to the subscribe button to not miss any more videos as soon as they go out. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.